Welcome to our 100th episode
Rubbing hands like Bird, man.
of Thought Ops. This is our 100th episode of Thought Ops. I am one of your hosts. My name is Steel Biz.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Man, my shoe hurt. My foot hurt. What's up, y'all? I'm EJ. Why you looking at my...
Because they look big. They look like they're not your size or something.
You is my size. What's up, y'all? It's EJ Briggs. This is the 100th episode. 100 episodes.
Yes, that's why I'm like...
100.
Yeah, I'm like burning up.
Yay!
It's like really hot in here.
It feel like 100 degrees
100
outside,
degrees
too.
because we had to cut the air down so you can hear us a lot better. And, and I got on this hot Kasubi outfit. It's like...
Ooh, that boy clean. That boy clean.
like nylon type of ordeal. So the material is a little hotter than I thought it was gonna be. So
I would touch you, but it's kind of ditty.
Don't touch me. But yeah, I mean, it feel like what you call it, like shower, like a shower roll.
Yeah.
So thank you. I forgot her name. Tierra at Saks. She picked out the outfit. It was like, yo, this would look nice. And I was like, I don't think she worked there anymore, but but people go from job to job. So thank you once again. So my week was pretty good. I forgot to bring the book that I'm reading. Oh my god, I forgot to bring the book that I'm reading.
Man, just look it up online.
I don't even know the name because
he reading some book.
No, because it's Askaripour. I know that's the name of the author. He wrote Black Buck. So that's the book that I started reading. But I only read the prologue. Black Buck is like Starbucks. So it's a guy that works at Starbucks. A black dude that works at Starbucks.
Hey, however somebody chooses to live their life, that's
no. It's about a dude that worked at Starbucks and he started working in like this corporate atmosphere because they hired him from Starbucks and he started dealing with a whole bunch of racism. And so this is second novel. But I just got done reading the Heaven and Earth grocery store by James McBride.
Was it inflation in that?
Inflation?
Yeah. Were eggs $4 up in that book?
No. That book was from like that book was like from the 30s and 40s.
Oh, okay.
It's just a general story about it talks about a time of when it was a time of when dude, stop. Man,
it just made my neck be hurt.
Yeah, so in the book is a story about a family, husband and a wife. They're Jewish. They live in a small town. I think it's Pennsylvania, and it's called Chicken Hill. And it's during that time when it's like strong racism, and they have like
during that time.
It was like it was during segregation. And they didn't want to leave the town because they
it's going back to that.
Nah, it better not, because they was dealing with the time when they didn't want to leave the town because they had just came over from Europe. It was the time when a lot of Jews was coming over from Europe, and they didn't want to leave the town because they grew like these great Well, the wife definitely didn't want to leave the town because a lot of Jews was moving out of the town because like black Jews are still white, just with a different religion. Mm-hmm. I mean, don't get me. I don't know how they feel about me saying that, but their tone is different than ours. So they a lot of them were moving out of the town, and a lot of them were getting rich and they were starting businesses. Mm-hmm. But the wife Chona and her husband name is Moshe. They decided to stay in the town because she built such a strong relationship with the people of the town, and the people of the town looked at her like a good person. Now she had a doctor. The doctor in the town, he's like the antagonist in the story. He's racist. He's the head of the KKK, and he it was a friend of hers whose mother it was a friend of hers kid whose mother passed. And she took the kid in, grew a relationship, but I guess Children and Family Services was trying to come get the kid, and something happened up when Children and Family Services, somebody from Children and Family Services came, but the doctor was there. The doctor was coming to take the kid, and something happened, and it turned event in the story that's it's like very racist. And then when the kid went to like this home. Like they had like somebody that worked in the home. I don't want to give the whole book away, but it was a real terrible part in that book because the kid was like 10, and somebody that worked in the home, one of the what did they call him? I forgot his name. because everybody had like weird names in the home because his name was Dodo the kid, and then Dodo because he couldn't hear, he was deaf, so they called him Dodo.
Well, you was allowed to do that back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, they did that. And I forgot with the other kid that was kind of like slow, that used to be his friend, the white kid.
Mentally challenged.
Yeah, mentally challenged. Mentally challenged. But one of the people that worked in there tried to take advantage of the little boy, but the little white kid saved him though. And the person was black too. The person that tried to take advantage of him. But it was a really good book. Really well written. Now I'm gonna find out. I know the author that I'm reading right now. His name is Askaripour. Now Askaripour. That's his last name. I'm gonna find out the name of the book. I read his first book and I gave it, and I loved it. Right, Black Buck was really good. I think I told you about it. It was a really good book, right?
Pause.
And then I gave it to Marie. Like, yo, read this book, and she was like, "This is the worst book ever." Like, so this book is childish, and she was like, "I don't like the way it's written. It's like a kid. It's like a little superhero kid book."
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I was like, but I love the book, and now I'm kind of like, his writing is different than, let's say, James McBride, because I don't want to say that. Well, whatever, it's our show, and I'm probably never gonna meet this dude anyway. But I'm probably gonna continue to read all his books. But his writing, it is like he has a way of writing, because when you read a book like by James McBride, because this is my first book written by him, or you read a book by like Jasmine Ward, or a book by like Percival Everett, this guy, he has like all right, so his writing style to me is descriptive, right?
Yeah.
But it seemed very forced.
Yeah.
Like, it's overly descriptive and it's forced. It seemed forced, but I guess that's just his writing style. Yeah. You could tell the difference between him writing something. Like, let's say in the book, this is what I mean by it being forced. He was like, yeah, we were sitting in a room with the television. The television had a black screen, so it was nothing on TV because the screen was black.
So it's too many.
I ain't gonna say it's too many.
So he's doing too much. Basically.
I ain't gonna say he's doing too much. That's just his way of writing. Because I know it's another author. What's his name? Another author that write like that, and it's usually these younger black writers. These younger black male writers. Younger black male writers. They usually write like that. I guess that's their style. But I mean, I enjoy it. I'm liking the book so far, because the book starts off with like I was like, let me read a book by somebody younger, because I'm tired of reading these stories about oppression. Yeah. And his book starts off like nowadays, but it's oppressive because it's a black woman that's pregnant, that doesn't have a father to her child. I'm like, damn, I was trying to stay away from this. And they was trying to
like almost everything.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, but it's a good book so far with his descriptive, yeah. But go ahead.
Doing too much. Man, let's see. My week, man. This, y'all know, I got a new job, man. This new job with my butt, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, for real. Especially when you a supervisor and you in charge. So the only thing I've been reading, I didn't fart. That's this chair.
We got some new fancy chair.
Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. The only thing I've been reading all week is emails, because I work for a school district. Shout out to everybody getting ready to go back to school. Kids going back to school. Grown-ups going back to school. Kids going to college. So shout out to everybody that, so we getting ready for school. I've been going to meetings and training and all that other stuff. Waking up early. I have sleeping problems, so then I got to wake up early. So then I'm tired. I'm cranky. Blase. But we'll talk more about this, because this is a topic I want to talk about. So we'll talk more about this when we talk about the topic. Let's see. Shout out to David Ford Studios. That's where we're recording at, David Ford Studios. Check out David Ford. He has a new golf line. Check out the golf collection. He got some new. This dude's a big kid. He got some new. I think he said he got some new hats dropping, whatever. So check it out. Check out my clothing line, Healing Hyenas. Did I put this shirt? I think this shirt is up. I don't really like this shirt, but hey, it's gonna sell. Yeah. So that's basically it.
Okay, real quick.
I got some more to add, but go ahead.
But real quick, so I've been going to Planet Fitness, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Because all right. This is why I've been going to Planet Fitness. I know Planet Fitness is a no judgment zone. I felt like right now I feel like I started back eating meat and I feel fat still. So I feel like I'm like I'm trying to like take my workout journey somewhere else. But I was always tired, right?
Yeah.
Because I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, and I work Monday through Thursday. Wake up at 5:30 in the morning. I go to the gym, like I'm get to the gym about like 6:30, 7, but then I work from 10 to 9, and then I do that every day. And when I talk to you, what did I always say?
You tired?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I always say I'm tired, and I know that when I was working out after I got off work, I wasn't tired anymore. Yeah. So I just started going to the gym at night when I get off work, and waking up right before I go to work, and I have not been tired.
That's good.
I'm not gonna cancel my other memberships because I'm gonna go to the other gyms,
Yeah.
But
I mean, you ain't gotta explain that.
Yeah, but it's kind of like crazy. I just feel like this is what I feel like. Other gyms don't need to close at 10. They need to close like Lifetime.
Yeah, I think the reason why, because you have to think about who's gonna run the gym.
Well, Lifetime closes at midnight. Planet Fitness is 24 hours.
Yeah, but Planet Fitness, you don't really need one. You don't really even need nobody there 24 hours. Like, for what?
Neither does the other gyms. Don't really need nobody there. If you think about it, Extreme don't really need nobody there. All they need is that 1 hour. LA Fitness, all they need is that 1 hour. It's just 1 hour, like 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock or midnight. Because of how people's schedules are.
But LA Fitness, they still got the pool in there?
Yeah.
So you probably still need somebody in there, with the pool and everything, with the pool situation.
Lifetime got a pool. That's what all you do with that is you close the pool early. Lifetime closes their pool at like 9 o'clock or something like that.
And I'm pretty sure with Extreme, you probably with that you got that boxing ring in there, and somebody get hurt with all this other. Planet Fitness is pretty mandatory. But I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying that 1 hour because of people's schedules.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go to Planet Fitness every night. I want to go to a real gym.
And Planet Fitness, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good. It's a good gym to have. It's a secondary gym. But it's like I'm gonna start to sound like an old man, but they messed it up when they started letting the kids work out there, because it's just like the kids they just sit there. Like, I watched a group of kids, about 5 kids, just sit there and just talk, like right in front of the cable machine, and just talk, just all in the way, and it's crazy, like, especially nowadays when you have people that's snatching children, and you don't know who. It's crazy that you have a mixture of older people and younger people in the same place and nobody to watch them. You know what I'm saying? So, especially in this day and age when people is getting trafficked and all that other stuff or whatever.
Yeah. So no, I'm just making sure, just looking at time.
Okay.
But
hold up, but I have more to ask. So this is
no. I'm talking about not you. Running out of time. The thing has it keep it closing out. So I don't want to I don't want to not be recording and we just talking, because I don't want to just talk to you unless we're recording.
Hey, at least you're honest. And we both have Apple Watches, and our watches keep going on. So this is our show, so we can do what we want to.
Yeah. He just got a new Lexus, so he's standing.
Man, wait. Oh man, I'm Brian Ford, man. We're gonna talk about that later too. So with this being the 100th episode podcasting, give me your thoughts. Good, bad, indifferent, ugly.
Okay, I feel like I want to do something different, and because I feel like I want to start bringing guests again, right?
Yeah.
But I want to vet them differently. Like, I feel like we had a turn of I feel like I want to bring different types of people. I want to bring entertainment people. I do want to bring trainers, but I do want to bring some more intellects to the show. Yeah, I feel like we skipped a lot of that, but that's because intellects are nerds and they don't want to acknowledge the fact that they would want to come on the show. They don't know how to be like, hey, I want to come on your show. But people that entertain, they want to be seen, so they come on the show. We had a lot of trainers on the show too, and real quick, I want to. There was a friend of mine posted something about trainers. And it's a good friend of mine. And he talked about trainers being broke. And then it was something that I don't read stuff when people post. Did I already talk about this last week?
Yeah, we talked about it last week.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm still apologizing about that.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of trainers
Easy Dukes on, man.
we have a lot of trainers that come on the show. But I want to have like more intellectuals that come on the show.
Yeah.
People from my book club. I'm joking.
I don't care. You know, as long as ain't no Trump supporter, they ain't.
The book club, my book club.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not talking about the book club. I'm talking about people.
Oh, my book club is called BF Book Club. Hey, you know what BF stand for?
You mean BAF?
BAF, yeah. BF Book Club.
Yeah. Let's see. My thoughts on podcasting, and I can only speak for myself, is like I do this, and I hopefully, if I'm speaking for you, please correct me. We do this because we enjoy like having these conversations. We're not in competition with nobody or trying to compete with anybody, or that's the furthest thing, from me. So when we do this because we genuinely like having these conversations and talking, and for y'all listening to what we have to say. So, but I'm not gonna lie, it do get rough because like I know. Just like you have, we've been going through a lot in our personal life. Y'all
probably don't know. Me and this dude done fell out before. We didn't fall out, but we fell back a little bit.
But the thing about it is, we're mature enough to
have a conversation
about it,
or we're mature enough to ignore what happened and then like move on.
And that's how it should be. And we mature enough not to be all on the end. And all that other stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that's been going on in our personal life, and we've shared some of it. But like I said, I don't want to speak for you, but I know that it could be taxing and it could be draining at times.
I have two older brothers. We all came here when we was younger kids. I came here when I was 8 years old. My other brother came here when he was 10. My other brother came here when he was 12. We all came to America. My father is a preacher. My father is not just a preacher of like somebody that say I'm a preacher. My father actually walked in the walk of what he my mother is a church lady. You know what I'm saying? Not perfect people, but closest thing to what I see people that are trying to be uplifting. You know what I'm saying? But both my brothers, I don't know what's still, because two things raise you: your home and then the streets. And then there's other things that, because sometimes them drugs too that warps people's mind, make people get like a warped reality of how life is supposed to go, things that you're supposed to do, things that are important. And I feel like a lot of that got in the way of them trying to do what they're supposed to be doing. Because even if let's say you're not guilty, you're in those situations, and those situations make you look guilty, and you're in prison because of those situations. And I feel like I have two older brothers, and now both of them are in prison, and I felt like I'm disappointed. The second time when my oldest brother went to prison felt worse, even though I love both my brothers, and I probably had a better relationship with my middle brother, but it felt worse because I don't know, the oldest they're forced to be that example to you. Yeah. Because you're the oldest. Yeah. You're just not the tallest. But you're
and that's the truth though. My brother is taller than me.
Yeah, your brother is taller. I'm talking to my brother too. Yeah. My brother is exactly your height. How tall are you?
About 5'6".
Yeah, my brother my brother's shorter than you. You're not about that. My brother's 5'.
Oh no, I'm 5'7".
You
got a lot of them.
I'm 5'9", nigga. I said 5'9" and a half. I don't know where that half came from, but it sounds good on IDs.
5'7" and a half.
Yeah, but let me get back to. But I just feel, and since sometimes I go through like it's embarrassing too, because sometimes I feel like people look at me like whatever they did is a reflection of me. Yeah. I feel like people feel like whatever they did is a reflection of my parents, and I don't know. I feel like I'm dealing with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every day. But I'm trying to force myself to be happy, but I find myself sometimes not being happy. And then I start thinking stuff like maybe I should leave the city, maybe I should do something. And it ain't because I'm embarrassed because of that. I mean, in the city, it's just that there's other things and other dreams, other aspirations that's out there in the world too. And like if you're somebody that's came from a whole different country to move around the country that you moved to, I mean, who's to say that you have to live where
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what was you saying?
Yeah, so I mean, I just like I said, I mean, I commend you for sharing what you've been going through, because there's a lot of people that will sit back and judge, and they going through situations as worse, but they won't share what they were going through, and they try to judge other people. But I mean, like I can only speak for myself. It's just been so much going on in life, especially like this past year or so with both of us. And it's just, it's just kind of.
What's up with them RICO charges?
Yeah,
Shout out to my homeboy Rico.
Ain't got no RICO charges.
I'm joking. Yeah. No, that's a cheap way to say shout out to my homeboy Rico.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, but like, man, with us, man, we don't try to sugarcoat nothing. We don't try to hide nothing. We share this type of stuff because we know there's a lot of people that won't share what's going on in their life. And this gives them maybe I don't want to say outlet, but they can relate to what we're going through. And sometimes I talk to people and they be like, man, I commend y'all for talking about what y'all talk about on the show, because a lot of people won't talk about that, because a lot of people just only put the good stuff out there for people to see. And hey, life is a constant struggle.
You know what somebody said one day, because we all dealt with drugs, like me and my brothers. We all dealt with drugs. We all dealt with alcohol. I'm 21 years sober, about to be 22 years sober.
Yeah.
But I remember one person that I was really cool with said something one day. People be saying stuff and don't be knowing that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't be knowing they be saying stuff. Like I remember one day, he said we was talking about because he was talking about his child, and he was talking about whooping her. And I was like, yo, I don't think that everybody has to whoop their child. Because we've had that conversation before.
Yeah.
I was like, and then every child is different too.
Yeah.
So I was like, I feel like people saying, and he was like, well, your parents didn't whoop you, and look how y'all turned out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I got offended. I said, how did I turn? I said, dude, I turned out fine. Yeah. How did I turn out? And I guess he's talking, because some people talk about it in the fact of you're not married, you ain't got no kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
we're going to talk about that in the next segment. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so
I'm not cutting you off, but I'm just letting people know.
Yeah. So I just, when he said that, I was like, it just felt like, if it felt that disappointment in, like, with my brothers, like, damn, this is not what the things that we're supposed to do. Them drugs and them alcohol, man, they ruin families. Yeah. I wrote something about drugs and alcohol or cocaine on I think you can sugar cane. I wrote something about it on Facebook the other day, and I said it ruins people. And then somebody wrote under there, they wrote, so does the air. So, like, dude, like that, you're just telling me that's what you do. If you like, people try to defend anything online, but the thing about it is, you can't get mad when you post something online and people respond, because that means you posted something, because that's gonna be the chance. But I just feel like when people say stuff like that, it's so stupid to me, and it's like you're trying to troll, but you sound like an idiot, because the effects of just getting sick from the air is different than somebody putting a substance in their body that's mind altering.
Yeah, but you can't go back and forth with them people, because they got more money than you.
Right.
That's what they always. That's what they always go to. It's like people don't know nobody's financial background, but
they always want to say they got more money.
Yeah. That's why I was
Shout out to the people that got more money than me. Help me out. Shout out to Dr. Umar. I'm about to be a Dr. Umar. I'm about to be online. And I'm about to say everything 3 times. Yeah. And I'm about to tell people to just donate. Come on, open up that Cash App, that Zelle, that.
We're going to talk about him later, too.
Okay. So we're going to move on to the next portion of the show.
Yeah, so, hopefully, man, y'all keep sticking with us. This episode 100.
This is episode 100.
We got more coming. So
all right. Holla.